mic in. All right, and for the night, we are talking about the night's topic. It is, of course, the advancement to the conference championship. So, of course, today's Sunday's game featured the, sorry, it featured the Rams versus the Bears, and it also featured the, sorry, the Bills versus the the Bills versus the Patriots. Sorry, apologize. But no, sorry, Houston Texans versus the Patriots, and of course, we're gonna get into that in just 1 second. For everybody. First game that was on first, it was Houston versus the Patriots. Quick example, I'm just tell mainly everybody, it was a simple. Sorry, wrong one. All right, here we go. So the Patriots walked down. I can honestly say the Houston Texans all the way to the conference championship. Dominated in every single category. 248 yards of total offense. And even though the Texans dominated through the air, the Patriots ran rush through them, forced a couple of turnovers. I believe there were three fumbles and interception, also a couple of sacks during the game as well. The Patriots had an answer for everything the Texans had per se. Um, Honestly, a lot of plays were called. The defense were scheming very well. Like I said, a very good game plan. Seeing why they have returned now to the AFC Conference Championship in almost probably almost 10 years now since Bill Belichick. So again, congratulations, cool to them. Um, they are going to the conference championship, so they will face the. I'm sorry, they will face the not Buffalo. They will face the. Apologize, some memories fogged up. They will be in the AFC conference up against the Denver Broncos. So interesting matchup. Again with Bo Nix being down. Sorry. Again with Bo Nix being down. Again, this not counting them out, but unfortunately, looking just ahead of the schedule, unless Bo Nix can return, I can't see a promising thing. But you know, hats off to the Texans. Great effort of them. This is probably their biggest loss of the season. Usually, all of their losses came by double digits, and they turned their season around completely um, mid-season. They were 3-5 from the start of games, and then they just completely caught on and caught fire. So now again, um, it makes like I said since the Scott forgot since the quarterback that went to Cleveland. Um, since the Houston days back then, I can't really say. I'll give you the quarterback name in just a second, but literally, they have made it now. Um, Fortunately, I cannot. I am in a second. No, I cannot sing. Um, again, there's going to be like I said, a new AFC representative during the Super Bowl. So it's going to be between New England and the Denver Broncos. Um, Rather if you think it's going to be Broncos or Patriots, then comment down below. But again, make sure we make sure you tune in for next week's game. And also, I was going to go ahead and cover this on another standstill, but cover it now as we speak. Um, we also had another close game. Overall score was like 37 and a half. Really, I probably did hit most of my parlays. So change that. Alrighty. It was the Rams visiting Chicago, and it was a snowy game to say the least. Again, game could have went any other way. Unfortunately, Chicago, they've roared to come back with a Hail Mary in the fourth quarter on the last on fourth down on the last I believe it was 12 seconds on the clock or probably 28, and then they got like 8 seconds left. But Caleb Williams, unfortunately, they made so many errors during the game. They dominated most of the stat categories, but unfortunately, because of the fact, like I said, they were ninth ninth and 19 on third down conversions. As you can see, the Rams were 5 of 16, so that's the difference in the ratio. They were on the field more, but the Rams made more plays that converted. Again, unfortunately for Caleb Williams, played their heart out. I can honestly say, good game overall, and like I said, Caleb threw for 257 yards. He did account for, I believe it was 25 yards worth of the rushing yards. Other than that, the running back core had really, they really kept them in the flow of the game. And uh, listen, it's understandable. Like I said, the Bears controlled most of the flow of the game, and they really had put on. Unfortunately, not enough to go ahead and punch through. Again, a last minute overtime interception cost the Bears the game and ended up having the Rams kick a 32-yard field goal to have them advance to the conference championship. So they will advance to face the Seahawks. So they will face for the third time this season. Again, Seahawks were divisional winners, but will come down to who will represent the NFC to see who will be in the Super Bowl. Pretty interesting game, but you know it's okay. But we're gonna end up seeing, like I said, an awesome conference championship game. Like I said, unfortunately for the Broncos, they lose their quarterback um, during the overtime game. And so, again, congratulations to anybody's team that made it. Unfortunately, anybody's team that came short, it's always next season. And congratulations to all the to all the teams that'll be in the conference championship. So I can't really speak because my team has been eliminated from the playoff during the wild card. So it's all right. Again, everybody's allowed to cheer for these teams. Like I said, congratulations to all the teams that are advancing. Congratulations to the Pats. Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks. Congratulations also to the LA Rams, and congratulations Sorry. Congratulations also to the Denver Broncos. My team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. So again, congratulations to your team that's in the chat, and we're gonna end up probably covering, like I said, more on the NFL in a more better time frame. So again, congratulations to every team that advanced. So like I said, I'm glad y'all are interacting in the chat, but I am going to probably take it down early today. Unfortunately, I was going to do this live earlier, but again, glad everybody had came out watch, and we'll be in tune next time. So make sure you be in tune next week. More NFL coverage on the way.